Hey guys, Brandon Wool. I'm hanging out in Nashville today with Bodie. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you in town. You made the cross-country trip while a lot of people in Nashville are heading out to California this weekend.
Yep.
We get you here.
I'm here. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, so people might know you from The Voice runner-up, but I mean, you've kind of just taken off these past 3 years or so, which has been huge. But maybe take us back to the stories before everybody knew this face. Give us the story of Bodie.
Yeah. Grew up in Los Angeles to actors as parents that, were waiting tables to get by and kind of just at an early age kind of saw what it looked like to just chase the dream and do the creative thing. And my whole life I grew up in the church and started leading worship really early on. And that's just all I've ever known is performance and worship and how to fuse the two in a healthy way.
So the debut EP, happy to be here. It's out there now, and it's doing well.
Yeah.
It's been doing so well that you decided to do another version of it, right?
Why not? Remix project called Happier to Be Here. And the first single off that, Whisper in the Wind featuring Gracie Binion, is out now. It's a fun little twist to the song. And we have the rest of the project coming out shortly after on March 7th.
Yeah, so people are going to know these songs. It's the exact same songs, right?
Yeah, exactly the same.
And then every song is done in a different kind of arrangement with a guest? Is that what we're looking at?
It's I actually have a couple different versions of two songs. I don't want to reveal too much, but it's a little bit different than what you might expect. Got a couple features on there, and it's really exciting. I'm excited for people to hear it.
Yeah, you performed the single that's been doing well on radio and here for us today. Take us back. Give us a little bit of the story behind that one.
Yeah, Whisper in the Wind is a special one to my heart, and I like talking about it at shows and any chance I get, just because I think the lesson or the message behind it is really spoken to me, and I'd like to believe, and I've seen that it's spoken and encouraged a lot of other people. And the heart behind it is really just to either remind or just to tell the listener that, hey, just because God may have moved a certain way, you might have seen him move mightily. You might have seen him, a miracle break out, or maybe you went to to youth, or maybe you went to a youth camp and like you just got rocked, and then you come home expecting everything to be different, but maybe your parents are still getting a divorce, or you're still struggling with mental illness, or maybe as an adult, man, I hate this situation I'm in, whatever it is, and we often think, well, if God doesn't look like I think he should, then maybe he's not listening, maybe he doesn't care, or maybe he doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
So I wanted to write a song that reminds and encourages us to understand the fact that just as much as God is in these big, mighty moments, and he'll move in miraculous ways, and I'll continue believing for those as long as I have breath in my lungs. But more often than not, I believe that he's with us in the stillness of his spirit, the quiet times, the prayer closet, intimate moments where it's just you and him, and we're often so busy looking in the sky for these grand moves of God that we miss just the common stillness of his spirit.
Mm. When you put out this original project, was the plan always to kind of revisit it with this remix album, or did it do so well that you're like, I'm not ready to get past this cycle yet?
I had no expectation. I wrote the song with a couple friends with tears in my eyes. I was really excited about it. Had no idea it would even see radio. And so the fact that people are resonating with it, all types of people in all walks of life, just opened the opportunity to put a couple spins on it. So
yeah, when will we get a full project? It seems like you're in Nashville.
Yeah.
Usually when California folks are visiting Nashville, it means they're in some writer sessions.
Yep, I'm head down, working hard, and you can expect a lot of music from me this year, very soon.
Yeah, we're starting to get to see a lot doing these kind of media events, but as you've came up, what's been your favorite name pronunciations? When people look at your name, how many times are you starting an interview, sitting down like this, and they're like, and we're with Bodie?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Luckily, I just go by my first name, because my last name is Koljian, and it's Armenian, so Koljian, Kilijan, all kinds of stuff. Bodie, I get Bodie, I get Brody all the time. Don't call me Brody. Yeah, it's a mixed bag.
Yeah. A couple months ago, you posted a tour prank. Was that planned, or was that a true video?
Yeah, that was planned. I have so much fun at shows.
Yeah.
If the crowd is warm and involved, I'll usually try and set something up and just have some fun with them like that.
Yeah, well, you just wrapped up your first headlining tour, so were there the real pranks out there? Or what's your favorite tour prank you've been a part of?
So I co-headlined with my buddy Gio, and we're a bunch of dudes in a van, you can only imagine, and there was a lot of shenanigans, and the best prank, I think it was less pranks and more just a lot of very stinky van experiences, a lot of messes, and a lot of charcuterie. Not a prank, but a fun fact. We ate so much charcuterie on that tour. Best part about it.
Yeah, people don't get to see that side of the tours.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you watch my vlogs. I do vlog my tours, and that's where you can see where the shenanigans take place.
Yeah, well, speaking of tours, what's tour plans for 2025?
So I'm about to announce a run in May, and I'm really, really excited. My first solo headline tour, and we're getting ready to hit some part of the country that I've never hit before. So really pumped.
Keeping all the momentum going, lots of announcements
Yep.
coming. So if you've been waiting, why haven't I heard much from Bodie? It's coming in these next few weeks. New single out February 7th, new EP, a new version of the EP that you're familiar with coming out March 7th, and then tour plans coming very, very soon.
Yep.
Good to hang with you, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.